Here we go with our first taste of Flyball at Crufts 2018 on that far side. Perthshire Streamlinerz on the near side, Warrington Warriors. Wayne O'Rourke is the Flyball judge. Warrington Warriors on the near side, Perthshire Streamlinerz on the far as we look at it. Big roar of anticipation. Our first side of Flyball. And Perthshire Streamlinerz with a bit to make up. Warrington Warriors have started well, not much in it at this stage, but it's Perthshire Streamlinerz on that far side with it just, but there is a fault on that far side. So Warrington Warriors on the near might look as though they're in second place, but it's been a good opening race for them. Perthshire are going to win it on the far side, but a fault on that far side means that the judge, Wayne O'Rourke, points to Warrington Warriors on the near. They are 1 to the good.
Just an unfortunate fault there at the very beginning, as you can see. Crossover, that's where it is, so that dog would have had to have rerun again.
Warrington Warriors near side, 1 to the good. Win again, and the job is done for the moment. We're all set. Wayne O'Rourke, and away they go. Again on that far side, Perthshire made a very good start. Just have it at the moment. But Warrington making up good ground on the near. It's with Warrington at the moment. No faults either. Still with Warrington Warriors on this near side. This is looking good for Warrington Warriors. This looks like it could be 2-0, barring any unforeseen incidents. There are no unforeseen incidents. And Wayne O'Rourke confirms what we have seen. That is 2-0 to Warrington Warriors, and they are off to a flyer, Graham.
And such a shame there for Perthshire, because they'd had the fault in the first leg on a faulty changeover. They erred on the side of caution on the changeover for the same dog, and unfortunately that's where they lost those split seconds that you need. And now you can see
just confirmation on we have just seen a fine start for Warrington Warriors, winning both of the opening races.
Oh, that was a great run to start with. So if we can just explain to you, when they first start the first dog, you'll see very briefly a time come up in the top right hand corner of your screen. That tells you how far off the go light they were when the dog goes over it. So if it's -12, it'll be 0.12 of a second they've actually lost. So that just explains what that is. It'll only stay there for a second or two.
Yep, you have to keep your wits and your eyes very much about you in this fantastic sport of Flyball. We get a couple of practice runs. On the near side we have a Fenland Firestorm from Wisbech and Cambridge. On the far side, not too far away from Northamptonshire, Northants Hurricanes. And this afternoon, this competition will go to a climax. We will have a winner this afternoon, and then we'll be down to 4 for the final on Saturday, semis, or the final on Sunday, I should say, semis on Saturday. But it is a competition, and we will be applauding a winner at the end of it. Just underlining to you, in case you're wondering, this is just a practice run for Northants Hurricanes on the far side and for Fenland Firestorm on the near.
And there you can see the box loaders. They have to stand up with their hands behind their back during the race. They can scream, they can shout, but they cannot actually point to the box or use any part of their body to actually get the dog to go quickly. And there we are. He's having an extra practice.
Second heat then on this Thursday afternoon. Northants Hurricanes on that far side. Fenland Firestorm on the near. Wayne O'Rourke, the judge. Is everything in order? Northants Hurricanes far side. Fenland on the near. And Fenland getting a flying start as well. It's with Fenland Firestorm on the near side, but Northants making up ground. Not much in it at the moment. Just, I think, with Fenland on the near side. Fenland Firestorm stretching out. All clear and clean so far. And what's happening at the end here? No, it's a very quick finish at that far side. Very quick indeed. And on the near side, Fenland Firestorm get it.
So, faults on both sides there. Just when you think it's been won, you have to watch out. And there we are, there's a crossover fault on the far side, and there was also a fault, but here we go again.
Fenland Firestorm are 1 to the good. Northants Hurricanes have to respond with something. It's better than that. Dogs get so excited. What will happen in this second heat? Away, a good start by Northants on that far side, but Fenland have made up a lot of ground. Still with it on the far side. There's a fault on the near side with Fenland Firestorm. There's a fault there. So this is likely to be one apiece at the end of this. Fenland still just with the advantage. Very quick dog on that far side though from Northants Hurricanes, and it is indeed Northants that get it and square things up at 1 apiece.
So that was a fault for Fenland Firestorm then. Misses the gates completely, and as I said to you at the beginning, it must do the first 4 obstacles on the way up and on the way back.
This is the decider then, 1 apiece. Northants Hurricanes, far side, Fenland Firestorm from Wisbeach in Cambridgeshire on the near side. And a flying start from Northants from that first dog on the far side, eating up the ground. Very, very good for Northants on that far side. There's a fault on the near side as well. A fault with Fenland Firestorm, so this is looking very good for Northants Hurricanes. There's a couple of faults on this near side, so Northants Hurricanes could well be celebrating at the end of this one. Northants Hurricanes come through and go through as well. Hugs and celebrations. Northants Hurricanes making it through after a fault on this near side, Graham.
Such a shame, as you could see quite clearly the dog didn't bring the ball back over, and there was another fault, and Fenland were never going to recover from having two faults with 2 dogs to rerun.
And so confirmation, Northants Hurricanes winning that deciding race, and a lot of their fans have made the short trip here to the NEC. They go through. So we're preparing now for 4 Paws Racing from Uxbridge in Middlesex on the far side, and Border Killies from Kilmarnock in Scotland. Great Scottish support here as well. There will be some practice runs as well. And Graham, you just want to make a couple of points while the 4 Paws and Border Killies carry out these practice runs.
Yep, you'll see that on some of the boxes that have been used that there are actually three holes on the Flyball box. So some dogs are a bit like humans. Some like to turn left and some like to turn right. So some dogs will he'll put the ball on the right, the dog turns to the right, and he's put the ball on the left, and this dog will now turn left. So it's about making the turn easier for the dog, because some dogs naturally like to turn one way or the other. And you start off by teaching them, give it a three hole box, and you put it in the middle and see which way it turns.
We're all set for the 3rd leg here on this Thursday afternoon. 4 Paws Racing from Uxbridge in Middlesex on the far side. From north of the border, it is Border Killies from Kilmarnock on the near. Wayne O'Rourke keeping good order. Very competitive racing so far, and we're ready to go on a flying start on the near side by Border Killies. But there is a fault on that first dog. There is a fault. So it's with 4 Paws Racing on the far, and there's a little fumble with the ball there on the far side by 4 Paws as well. And more faults on the near side for Border Killies. So this looks as though it's going to go the way of 4 Paws Racing on that far side. We're just looking towards Wayne O'Rourke, who confirms it. It is with 4 Paws Racing on the far side from Uxbridge in Middlesex. Now 4 Paws with a terrific pedigree here as well. Winners in 2013, runners-up 14 and 16, and winners last year. Graham.
So several faults there which they were never going to recover from. The false start and the dog dropped the ball. Such a shame.
4 Paws Racing on the far side. A terrific team that always does well here at Crufts. And within power to go straight through, and in front at the moment, comfortably in front of Four Paws on that far side. A lot of ground now between Four Paws and Border Killies on the near. This is looking very, very comfortable for Four Paws racing on that far side. They're going to romp this one, absolutely romp it. 2-0 Four Paws.
Four Paws once again showing that they are an absolutely quality act. Winner last year, and you can see why. Their turnovers were just to die for. They were right on the wire all the time, and that's what you need to win at this level.
A team to watch, starting in very confident fashion. Four Paws Racing winning both the races.
Here we go, our last two teams there. First of all, we've got the Phoenix team.
And we welcome the last two teams. And if you've missed your fly ball over the last year, here is the remedy. And on the far side, Phoenix here to win it on that far side from all over England, Phoenix. And on the near side, Critical Impact from Leeds, a relatively new team, a team born only 18 months ago. Phoenix with some very experienced campaigners on that far side. And just to remind you, this will be a test run. And those dogs are really, really psyched up, aren't they, Graham?
They are, but it's all about the turnovers, the changeovers here now. And when they let their dog go, they actually measure where the dogs are actually set up for. And you can see there's some tape on the ground, and on the far side you've got some orange tape. So each dog will be let go at a particular point, depending on how long it takes that particular dog to get to the start line.
Good information. It's about precision as well as pure speed, this. The last quarter-final on the far side, Phoenix, very powerful looking team, and on the near side, Critical Impact from Leeds, formed within the last 18 months. Phoenix on that far side, deep breaths, a lot of tension out there, got to get things right in about 15 seconds to do it. Wayne O'Rourke is happy, and we have liftoff in the main arena, first afternoon of Crufts 2018. And away we go on that far side. Phoenix trailing at the moment. Good start by Critical Impact on the near. Critical Impact have it at the moment on that near side by some distance as well. What a flying third leg this is. And it's with Critical Impact of Leeds on this near side. There's a fault on the far side as well then for Phoenix. So this will go the way. There's two faults in this one now. Two faults. Both teams have faults. And we look towards Wayne O'Rourke. And Phoenix have it.
Just a bit quicker to react there, to run the second dog. You can see it dropped it and picked up another one, but so you can't relax for a second.
Phoenix are one to the good. Another win here means they progress, and we say goodbye to Critical Impact on the near side. We're ready and we're off. And a flying start from Phoenix on that far side. My goodness me, that is quick. Critical Impact struggling to stay in touch. There's a fault though on that far side with Phoenix. Drop the ball on the near side now, making up ground. Our Critical Impact is looking good for Critical Impact to square things up here. A good finish too, and celebrations as the round finishes on that far side with Phoenix. They're going to point this way. I feel sure that Wayne will point at us. Indeed, he does. One apiece, all to play for. We have a decider, Graham.
And it looks as though Critical Impact have actually got the overall speed to do this. They just need to put four in, and you can clearly see, unfortunately, the dog dropping the ball before it got back.
So this one to progress. Phoenix, far side. Critical Impact from Leeds on the near. One apiece. The competition's bubbling, it'll boil to a climax later on. And away we go on the near side then, our Critical Impact, and they're well up with the pace at the moment. Critical Impact, and a fault on that far side, the ball has been dropped, and a fault on the near side as well. This is pandemonium up here, and a second fault on the far side too, so this could be going the way of Critical Impact on the near side. It could be. So let's see what happens now. We're looking towards the near side. I believe it could come this way. We wait, we wait, we wait. We look at Wayne O'Rourke, and indeed it does. Critical Impact have it, and that's a big win for them, Graham.
It is, because Phoenix were expected to do really well. They've had a lot of dogs which have competed here before as part of other teams. They put this team together, so that's a bit of a shock result there. But as I say, blink and you miss it. I mean, confused you will be. I think it really was really exciting.
And so confirmation that Critical Impact go through from Leeds. A fine, fine effort on the opening afternoon at Crufts.
Okay, so there won't be any practice runs on this one now. They will go straight into it. This will be it. First runs count straight away. That's the three again. No difference at all in any of the rounds.
We get straight on with the action on the far side. Warrington Warriors, on the near side Northants Hurricanes. There will be no practice runs this time. You're getting the taste for it, and away we go on the near side. And there's a fault on the near, and as we say, we will see what happens here. Whether they decide to start the whole thing again, I'm not sure, Graham. What do you make of it?
Well, he didn't fancy his own ball. That one looked far more entertaining.
It has been awarded to Warrington Warriors on that far side then by our flyball judge, Wayne O'Rourke. So Warrington Warriors on the far side are one to the good now after that early bit of pandemonium. And here we go, Warrington Warriors on the far side are one to the good. There's a fault on the near side in that first dog, and a fault on the second dog on the near side as well. So this is looking very, very good for Warrington Warriors on that far side. And it looks as though they might just confirm that they will go through here. A couple of faults on the near side, and indeed it is. So comprehensive stuff from Warrington Warriors on that far side. A comprehensive win there, Graham.
Yes, and you can clearly see the fault there at the start. And another fault there.
So next year we have 4 Paws and Critical Impact. They're back again. Critical Impact at the top of the...
And a comprehensive victory for Warrington Warriors. A little bit of chaos around as well, but you often get that in flyball.
So just to clarify that the first leg was awarded to them because the other dog interfered with the other team. So, and that's a no-no, so it was automatically awarded the first leg to the other team.
The action keeps on coming on the far side from Uxbridge in Middlesex. 4 Paws racing, brilliant winning pedigree here. And on the near side, Critical Impact from Leeds, a new team born just in the last couple of years and doing very well to progress here. So Critical Impact from Leeds on the near side, 4 Paws racing from Uxbridge in Middlesex on the far as we look at it.
Anyway, we'll get some fans out there sorted. It happens sometimes.
A lot of tension on the faces around here. No one has left the main stadium, I can assure you of that. It should be fun as well, but there's a lot at stake here.
Here we go.
On that far side then, 4 Paws racing on the near. Critical Impact, 4 Paws from Uxbridge in Middlesex, serial winners at Crufts. Critical Impact very much the newcomers here, and have already made quite a significant impact. They're counting down comes up everybody comes up from Wayne O'Rourke, and away we go. Near side then is Critical Impact. Good start from Critical Impact, but just with 4 paws at the end of that opening leg. There's a fault on that near side though for Critical Impact, so it's with 4 paws racing at the moment. And another fault on that near side, so 2 faults picked up by Critical Impact, and it's looking good for 4 paws racing. Breezing through on that far side are 4 paws racing, and confirmation from Wayne O'Rourke that they have taken that opening leg against Critical Impact. Graham.
Pretty perfect run there from 4 paws racing, although it was gifted to them by the mistakes from Critical Impact. I'm sure they're going to do better in this round.
Well, Critical Impact on the near side have to pull things round. 4 paws are 1 to the good. If they win here, they will progress. Good start on the near side as well by Critical Impact, but 4 paws eating up the ground, not much in it at the moment. There's a fault on that far side of the second dog of 4 paws, and a fault on the near side of the second dog as well. So faults around like confetti here on the opening afternoon. Near side has at the moment though Critical Impact. Critical Impact is looking good on the near side, and Critical Impact, they're looking towards the judge. Look to have squared things up. We could do with a slightly more definitive sign, but it means it is 1 apiece.
1 apiece, good racing. They were both aware of the faults that the other side had made, so it's 1 each and everything to play for.
This is the decider then. 1 apiece at the moment. It is Critical Impact from Leeds on the near side. 4 paws racing from Uxbridge, Middlesex on the far. 4 paws making a good start to it. It's just with 4 paws at the moment. Only just a very good race this. Critical Impact keeping up and just nosing ahead too. But back with 4 paws racing on the far side. Oh, drop the ball. Drop the ball. Critical Impact on the near, but there's a fault on the near and a fault on the far as well. And final dogs going through on the far side at the moment. 4 paws have it. 4 paws have it. We look to see which way the judge will point, and Wayne points to 4 paws racing, and the class come through, but not without 1 or 2 narrow squeaks.
Well, I think they were just a little bit lucky there, because I think Critical Impact didn't react as quickly as they could have done when the fault occurred. They just 4 paws recovered just a little bit quicker than the other thing, but still really exciting racing. I mean, everyone's absolutely sat there enthralled.
Very exciting opening day of Flyball. 4 paws racing coming through.
Right, so this is it. This is the final for today. Okay, 4 paws, top end of the arena, Warrington Warriors nearest to me. So this is the last 3 rounds you're going to see this afternoon. So you're welcome to absolutely complete and totally.
Here we go then with the climax of this Thursday afternoon competition. On the far side, Warrington Warriors, and on the near side, 4 paws racing. Winners 5 years ago, runners-up in 2014 and 16, winners last year as well. I'm looking to lay down their marker here on the opening day of Crufts. On the far side, 4 paws just have it at the moment, but Warrington have made up ground. So it's 4 paws racing on the near side, just having it at the moment, just with 4 paws on the near side. It's looking good for 4 paws racing, and there's a fault on that far side as well. So this will come our way. Pointing our way is Wayne O'Rourke. 4 paws racing go 1 to the good.
Good racing, just an unfortunate fault there. And there we go, crossover. It's just fractions of a second, fractions of a second.
So much tension out there. 4 paws racing from Uxbridge. If they win this one, they will be Thursday afternoon champions. What a way to start the defence of their Flyball title. Wayne O'Rourke pauses. We're okay. Warrington on the far side. Four Paws on the near. And away we go, very close at the moment, just on the near side. Four Paws have it. Four Paws stretching their lead at the moment on the near side, looking good for Four Paws. And there's a fault though on that near side. There is a fault on the near side, and that is Four Paws, so we might well have a third and deciding race here, although Four Paws would appear to have won it comfortably. There's a fault on the near side, and it goes Warrington's way, so that is one apiece, and we're into a decider to be Thursday champions.
It's what we like, going to a decider. We'll just see here, just dropped the ball before it went over. Must have been really tight though. We love deciders.
We love deciders, and the champions of Thursday afternoon is all on this one. It is Four Paws racing on the near side, quickly away. Warrington Warriors on the far. Not much in it at the moment. Near side, Four Paws just, but there's still plenty of racing to be done. Making up ground on that far side are Warrington Warriors. There's a fault with Warrington Warriors on that far side. Looking good for Four Paws racing on the near then. It's looking good for Four Paws, and Four Paws have it. Four Paws on Thursday afternoon at Crufts. Throw down the gauntlet. We are the team to beat again in flyball.
They've got a remarkable record here at Crufts. I believe they were winners last year, and the other team just knew they had to push just that little bit harder, and that prompted the fault. But some great flyball racing, and I really want to say how great I think that Wayne O'Rourke has done, the judge.
Four Paws Racing are the Thursday champions.
So don't forget to watch those if you are interested, or if you want to watch it live tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday. Right, so presentation coming up very shortly.
So just confirming the teams that have gone through from the quarterfinals. Four Paws Racing, Warrington Warriors, Northants Hurricanes, Critical Impact, all going through, and all will take part in the semi-finals on Saturday. The big final is on Sunday. So Four Paws confirming they are a combination of coming here in top form. One or two uneasy moments on Thursday afternoon. They will probably improve, but they are our Thursday champions, as you were, and we'll see them in action again when the arena will be packed to its 7,000 capacity on Saturday.